So today is the 7th of January, 2023, and we're going to start off with the news, and then we're going to go to on-chain data, the market, and then charts right at the end, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and BNB. So starting off, Super Rare cuts 30% of their staff as growth slows during crypto winter. It's not a surprise that Huobi and Genesis have been cutting staff, and so has Super Rare, which has cut out 30% of their staff, and it's just for longevity. It does not really mean anything, but it's a good sign that they want to keep their businesses going. However, for the time being, they need to cut jobs. Now, second piece of news coming from CoinDesk. US investigators subpoena hedge funds in Binance money laundering probe. Now, this obviously comes from scrutiny through FTX's collapse. People are just like self-conscious about Binance and Binance US. Now, of course, CZ has already made an announcement today, especially guys, you can follow crypto news, which is on the description below this video. And you can see that Binance joins association to address compliance with global sanctions, and they want to get the certificate ready. And this obviously, again, comes down to all the money laundering stuff that are coming out. And so what they're trying to do is saying, listen, that we've got the certificate, our staff is ready and safe, and there shouldn't be any more of these problems or anything, because these are just investigations. Doesn't really mean any of this is going on, but most likely it is. Next piece of news comes from Huobi. Obviously, we all know that 30% of Huobi's staff got cut off. But not only that, we can see Tron, which Justin Sun owns, Huobi and CoinEx, and you can see Tron falling and crashing down. Of course, again, if you're in Huobi exchange, it's better to take your money out for safeguarding, and then later on, when the bull market comes, you can put your money back, and that won't be an issue. But then again, we don't really know much about Justin Sun. It's been going on for years about the Tron network and what he's up to, because didn't he say he resigned and now he's not resigned? So there's a lot of things going on within this network that not a lot of openness is going on, but apparently he has a lot of money. Next piece of news comes from 8 hours ago, and this is just from a market update from actual Cointelegraph. And the reason why the market is rallying is because, well, people are expecting the 2nd of February so CPI will be below 7%. Now, of course, this is just optimism. Obviously, if it's below 7%, already we can see the market's pumping up anyways. So nothing will happen on the day. Most likely it will dump on the day, as we've seen before. But despite we even talk about a relief rally, there is still no signs of, this is just optimism. There's no facts, there's nothing's happening in the global macro economy that shows that the Federal Reserve is slowing down their interest rates. And instead, they just keep adding it on. So let's move on to 24 hours. And we can see at this current time of this video is 859 billion in market cap, and the coins that are in top 24% is Mana. Honestly, guys, we've traded Mana last night for our breakout university. It's up 200%. It hit all our take profits. It actually went further up today. But then again, we made 200% through trading this. Sandbox is up 8.5%, Synthetic Sync 6, Algorand 4.5, ICP 4, and slowly we look down, and majority of coins are 1 to 2 to 3%. Now, coins that are making, well, I mean, even BitDAO on a 7-day, it made quite a progress, but the 24-hour is down 3%. Tron is down 1.5, Lido down is down 1.1, Solana is down 1%, and of course, the rest of the coins are down below a percentage point. Now, the current time of this video, 2,231 Bitcoin has been purchased and taken off exchanges. Moving on to the charts. Obviously, we're still in this box, and we've been ranging, but look what's happening. Look what's building. If we can just forget this little thing, we can see that we're in this box where this pinkish line and this orangey line, we're just stuck here. We're stuck here, and we've been in the middle for quite a while. We've actually been in the middle since the 30th of November, but we started this on the 9th of November. Now, obviously, when we're playing around with the charts and we can just draw something out, it could potentially, now this won't be one of the best, be actually a symmetrical triangle. Then again, we are in this box, okay? And we could just say, oh, okay, so we're in this box, so it could have been an ascending triangle, and we're actually arranging through this ascending triangle, which gives you a couple price targets if it breaks out, which is actually quite two. If we see it in two different ways, it's either an ascending triangle or a symmetrical triangle. If it is a symmetrical triangle, because we came from a downtrend, most likely it will be a downtrend, but I mean, there has to be a lot of thought that has to go on. But pay close attention, because these pumps that we've been seeing lately, it's based on optimism and hope. Obviously, if that hope is demolished, it will return back to 15,900, 15,861. Now, one thing that we can take for an actual pump is that if we see a weekly close above 18K, a weekly, that means we can actually purchase Bitcoin. Of course, why not purchase here if we didn't? Because the fact that if we buy here and it gets rejected, then it'll most likely come to 15,900. So the one thing that we always say is that we wait for a retest, and then from here onwards, because it won't be a gamble anymore, that could be a potential 6.3% gain. And it could even go higher. It just depends, because there's a lot of resistance here. But obviously, if it does go higher from here on outwards, that'll be nearly a 17.3% gain, and that'll be back to 21K. But we're just keeping it down in a small range group, which is 19,250. Now that's for Bitcoin. And obviously, if you see all the other indicators, such as daily MACD, I mean, things are looking like, okay, look, bullish divergence, price has been going down a little bit on the long term, but this has also been trending up. Again, moving on to the weekly, a lot of indicators are saying, oh, look at me, I'm about to tick bullish now, the downtrend's over. Again, it doesn't really mean anything, these indicators, until we see a clean break. Even on the weekly, we actually need a clean break above 17,100, just to say, oh, look, we're going to pump a little bit higher. But we'll see. Just give it some time. Let's hope that this optimism is real, and we see the Federal Reserve say, yeah, this is how it is now. An economy, the inflation is coming back down, and we can stop the QT. Obviously, they said in Fed minutes they wouldn't do that, but they say what they won't do. But if the data shows that they have to, they will, because the economy is getting crushed and a lot of layoffs are happening. Moving on is Ethereum on the USD, and we're going to look at this on Coinbase. And again, same thing for Ethereum. Actually broke out. We're just waiting for a retest, and it could be a potential long. Obviously, when we look at these altcoins, I mean, they could just be a signal for other coins. Now, again, this could be one of these scenarios where it pumps up and gets rejected. Again, one thing that we want to look out for is that this red volume to remain low. Obviously, and then tomorrow, if we see a nice green candle, ideally same or similar amount, then we could say, okay, this is a clean break and it has potential to go a lot higher. But we'll see. Give it some time. Moving on for the next one, which is Cardano, and we're going to look at the Binance charts. One thing that I spoke to my audience, obviously I make a lot of Persian videos, is that personally, we bought the dip here at the 29.9. We also said you could buy some Cardano at 23.9. It's up to you, and whoever did, they're up. However, in my expectations, obviously we want the markets to rally, but we obviously want to purchase at this level too, which is the 0.22. Now, a lot of people say 0.24 is the best level, but this shows that 0.22 could be hit. Now in the short term, Cardano might even go up to 30. I mean, hey, we did buy it here, bought it, we bought the dip here. These are levels of dips that we put in, and even made another one that if it goes lower than this for whatever reason, we're also prepared to buy at these levels. Now again, I'm still sticking by this. We'll see what happens, but regardless, nobody's going to be upset because we did buy this dip, and we bought this dip here. And hopefully, if we get this, that'll be amazing because we do know it's a liquidity level, and it should have a nice bounce. Last coin is BNB. Now, of course, BNB is going for a lot of stress and a lot of FUD. And with all that stress and FUD, we had order limits at 230. We had it once here. We wanted to try and get it again because we're hoping for like a double bottom. That's the way we wanted to see this market. However, that hasn't happened. Now, looking at charts on BNB, is that it needs a clean break from the, let me see, 266. So that's only $5 below where it has to be, and it still has a day and 5 hours left. Now, if it manages that, it can still go to 285. Now, bear in mind, I'm pretty sure everyone holds BNB. However, again, I like to say that this rally is based on optimism, not actual facts. My orders are still set at 230 if it comes, because this is a great and fantastic level to be buying BNB, which we already took it once, and we're hoping for another opportunity to come by. But guys, thank you everyone for watching me, for hearing and watching me all the way to the end. If you like this content, please subscribe, comment, and of course, like. And of course, check out the description. We got crypto news, and we have obviously we're not allowed to say we have these referrals for our exchanges, but you get a nice 1 to 100 euro free, and everyone can use those. You can just purchase $1 worth of Bitcoin, and you could be get 1 to 100 for free, and then you can withdraw it all out. It's completely up to you. But guys, take care now. God bless you all, and bye bye.